You're a big Donald Trump fan and likes the frankness and the back and forth. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday.
Neil, great to see you.
What do you make of this dust up back and forth? You got, Romney and the establishment guys just going nuts over
it. You can't make it up. It's great. The drama of it all.
Yeah.
The drama of it all. And Mitt Romney, what is he, like the Luca Brasi of the Republican Party? Hey, Mitt, we want you to take out Donald Trump a little bit. What do you get? Difficult, not impossible.
So you think that he's wasting his time?
Mitt Romney's a very nice man, but leave Donald alone, for goodness sake. I mean, from the time when I did my radio show, when I saw you last on Fox Business, right, on Thursday, think about in the last 36 to 48 hours, what goes on. It's like Mitt Romney goes on the air. Then I sit with you right here, and then Chris Christie does a press conference out of nowhere with his eyes like this when he was with his eyes like that. I was like, what's going on? And then the Donald does a press conference in Maine. Donald's like a Superman. Yeah. Press conference in Maine. He does the debates that night, and then the debates, and then with Ted Cruz is like a Robin Williams preacher character. I want you to breathe, Donald, breathe. I want you to breathe, Donald, praise.
But they're not stopping it, right? I mean, right now, and I think one of Romney's points was, even if he gets a nomination, he can't support him. So what happens to the party with that?
You know what? I think, really, people get ready. The Trump trains are coming. You don't
think any of these criticisms is going to derail him?
Get on board. I think it helps Donald. And I want to tell you, if you know Donald in personal life like you and I do, you like the guy. With all that bluster is just fun. He made one little comment, one inappropriate comment, but the rest of the debate was like, and Marco, and I like Marco Rubio, but leave Donald alone. I told you before.
Leave Donald alone.
Leave Donald alone.
I mean, he was little Marco.
Stop. You should bring out. I told you this before. Instead of the bell at the debate, you should have Rand Paul off. Mike just go Marco. Every time that Marco starts with Trump University.
So you don't share this view. I mean, in New Jersey, where you and I are, I mean, there's a lot of anger at Chris Christie for spending so much time with Donald Trump. That's out of state. He had a very in-your-face press conference telling reporters, lay off, I'm still doing my job. But this in-your-face thing seems to resonate with the party right now.
It really does, and I like that swagger. And I must say, I love the drama of it all. We love being on the radio every morning. Right. But when I talk to the good listeners, kind enough to listen, Neil Cavuto, the people out there, you can't disrespect them and have Mitt Romney just disrespect Donald Trump like that.
But do you think that what Mitt Romney is saying, because here's my theory on Mitt Romney, he's a deeply religious guy.
He's got a worse hair dye job than I do. I'm sorry. No, I mean, with the black, with the gray.
See, this is how you debate like the guy you idolize. All right, now, so do you think that there is anything to what he's saying that it's just not presidential to talk that way?
What is presidential? Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky, was that presidential?
Fair point.
I mean, come on, that was the worst. When I was bringing my boy Joey up at that time, I was so embarrassed to even turn on TV. This is like minor league. This is amateur hour compared to what Bill Clinton did. So you can't use that analogy.
But you don't find that now when people start going through his record and start saying, all right, Donald Trump, you've not been consistent on this. Do you think these are valid points to pursue? Or are they all, the followers like you and others, so impressed with his style, demeanor, approach that don't give me details?
I'm just like the millions of Americans that say, show me something better. Show me something better.
That's interesting.
Show me something better. What we have in the White House now is better? This is a guy that at least has bluster. He's got conviction. He's got focus, laser focus.
Do you know what he's going to do?
He's got a sense of humor.
You know what he's going to do?
You know what? When he gets it, and I have to tell you, because there's a lot of good folks that are afraid, they're shipping 10 billion people out. That's not going to happen. And you heard on this last debate what Donald Trump will do when he gets into the White House. He'll deal with everybody. And that's a good thing. You can't be severe right, Neil Cavuto. You can't be severe left. That's the problem with the country.
But isn't the issue with a lot of these guys, they can't figure out what he is?
Yeah, maybe they're afraid of him. It's jobs. Politics is an industry in Washington, D.C. Don't get me started. I say this every morning. No. It's an industry, and they're afraid of losing the jobs. The lobbyists and the lawyers who run Washington, D.C., who run our lives, are afraid of losing their jobs.
Now you're in a crazy ball. He doesn't like the show anymore. He said he doesn't like the show. His aide saying Neil does not treat Mr. Trump properly. He's not interested in being on the show. And I was offended.
You know, I made a call to Adele when you wanted to get Adele.
Singer.
We went through my producer and Frankie Five Boroughs, and I said call Adele. So they called Adele. You did you not get at least some kind of communication from?
Oh yeah, we're like this.
Would you like me to reach out? I don't know that I can do that, but we could reach out to them.
No. I just want to know your thoughts on that. You're a guy who's loved by everybody.
That Donald won't come on.
You don't seem to hold a grudge.
I don't hold a grudge.
Yeah.
No, not. You know what? I'm in Jersey. We accept everybody like that. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? But
But in other words, let's say, real quickly, that Trump falls short of the delegates he'll need getting to Cleveland, which is what some of these mainstream guys are hoping. Then could you see, if that's the case, and a Cruz or a Rubio overcomes him, could you support that candidate? And do you think Donald Trump could?
Yes. To answer the question, I think it's going to be a broker.
You said yes, but you did this.
I said yes, I can. Yeah, I would vote for Ted Cruz. I'd vote for Marco. I'd vote Paul Ryan. They're going to bring Paul Ryan in. That's the guy. Mitt wants the job. Paul Ryan's going to be the guy. And unless Donald, that's why everybody's got to go out and vote for the Donald. Don't you love? I know you love it. You have to be objective.
This is amazing. We've never seen this in history.
Look, you're on a Saturday. Look at you.
You're here on a Saturday.
Good
luck at your son's game. I know you took a lot of time out. He's one of the genuine article, just nice guys, and he's an iconic figure. Well, he acts like it, by the way. Off air, like hello. All right, Joseph, thank you very, very much. Joe Piscopo, great radio show, the best character ever on SNL. All these others are like, what?